Crazy. Oh, man. That intro funny, bro. Intro is hilarious. Man, what's up, everybody? I am just coming on to talk about a couple things. Man, I want to do this live today. I just seen on the news that Iran and the U.S. are no longer negotiating. They're not having the conversations anymore. That's what's going down. Last time y'all seen me, man, I was in front of my store going live, kind of like now. You know what I'm saying? I was going live. I was talking to everybody. I was tapped in. I was letting everybody know, like, hey, I know my rights. That's what I was saying. I was like, I know my rights. And I'm going to exercise my rights is what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I was outside the store. And I've been wearing this whistle. Now I'm talking about around my neck for quite some time now. You know what I'm saying? Quite some time now. I'm going to keep wearing it. And I had the whistle on the other day when I was outside my store. I thought I was, they would know who the whistleblower was. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna play some of the video where I got tased, but then I'm also gonna tap into what's happening with your boy JD Benz. Here we go.
Rounds where there were breaks in between negotiations. How often did you communicate with the president throughout those rounds, and what was he saying as you were going through these negotiations that you said?
Well, good morning, everybody. And let me say a couple of notes of appreciation. First of all, to the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Comings of the negotiation. Well, good morning, everybody. And let me say a couple of notes of appreciation. First of all, to the Prime Minister of Pakistan and to Field Marshal Munir, who were both incredible hosts. And whatever shortcomings in the negotiation, it wasn't because of the Pakistanis who did an amazing job and really tried to help us and the Iranians bridge the gap and get to a deal. We have been at it now for 21 hours, and we've had a number of substantive discussions with the Iranians. That's the good news. The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement, and I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America. So we go back to the United States having not come to an agreement. We've made very clear what our red lines are, what things we're willing to accommodate them on, and what things we're not willing to accommodate them on.
So what are the red lines? What things are we accommodate and not accommodate? Can you imagine having a 21-hour discussion with somebody about your resources, your money, your land, your property? 21 hours having a conversation, a negotiation with no success. That's what's happening. What happened in Pakistan? The U.S. went and met some of the Iranian leadership out there in Pakistan. That's like a neutral territory, right? You know, so they went and met and they had a discussion for 21 hours with no success. They did not find common ground. So remember, these past couple of weeks, they've been blowing stuff up. They've been going at it. There's been an actual war going on. And then they sat down at the table and had a discussion. Now, they left the table because they could not find common ground.
And we've made that as clear as we possibly could, and they have chosen not to accept our terms. Questions?
Sir, Nick Robertson from CNN. Precisely what have they rejected here? Can you help us understand it a little bit?
Well, I go into all the details because I don't want to negotiate in public after we've negotiated for 21 hours in private. But the simple fact is that we need to see an affirmative commitment that they will not seek a nuclear weapon, and they will not seek the tools that would enable them to quickly achieve a nuclear weapon. That is,
there's only a couple of nations that have nuclear weapons. A few, a handful. And when you have a nuclear weapon, you pretty much can protect yourself. When you don't have a nuclear weapon, you cannot protect yourself. You got to depend on other nations to come in and protect you. Kind of like Ukraine. Ukraine got invaded by Russia simply because they did not have any nuclear weapons. So if you got nuclear weapons, man, people really don't mess with you. Here in the U.S., you know, I don't know what a nuclear weapon was equivalent to that when you're just a regular civilian, but over here in Iran, they don't have them, and in Ukraine, they didn't have them, which is why these two countries, Russia and the U.S., was able to invade these territories with ease, so to speak. So what each side wants? The U.S., they want to end all the uranium enrichment. Like, they don't want Iran doing anything as far as nuclear testing, research, none of that stuff. They want to dismantle all the nuclear facilities. They want strict international inspections and a limit on how many ballistic missiles you can have as far as stockpile at any given some given times. But again, no nuclear weapons ever. That's what the U.S. wants. Iran, they like, hey man, get rid of these sanctions, man. We're trying to do business globally. Y'all not allowing us to do business globally. It's affecting the economy. We don't even have Coca-Cola Classic over here. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep our right to enrich uranium. Then it's like access to those assets. You know what I'm saying? They got billions of dollars that the U.S. just froze that actually belongs to a bunch of Iranians. So whether they were a part of the war, whether they were part of the government, any Iranians that had U.S. dollars over here, they just froze them and they just keep them. You know what I'm saying? In the safe, in the vault. People say they want that back. And then they don't want a limit to the missile program. They're like, who are you to say that we should have X amount of missiles and, you know, we should have this type of program? So these are the negotiations that's going on with Iran and the U.S. And I'm bringing this up because these individuals, these countries, these nations are at war because they can't find common ground. When I think about she's here, man, when I think about what we got going on as a team, as a brand, we cannot find common ground. You know what I'm saying? We are at odds. We are trying to figure things out. And the fact that we are trying to figure things out and that we are at odds, I just think is extremely unique that, you know, we get a chance to see Iran, we get a chance to see the U.S., and then now you get a chance to see me and my team, see what happens. See what happens when you can't come to the table, when you can't figure things out, when you have to wait and see.
The core goal of the President of the United States, and that's what we've tried to achieve through these negotiations. Again, their nuclear program, such as it is, the enrichment facilities that they had before, they've been destroyed. But the simple question is, do we see a fundamental commitment of will for the Iranians not to develop a nuclear weapon, not just now, not just 2 years from now, but for the long term? We haven't seen that yet. We hope we will. Jen.
Was there a framework on anything, and also did the Iranian frozen assets come up, and did you reach any conclusions on those frozen assets?
We talked about all those issues, Jen, plus and the Iranian.
All right. So yeah, I want to start off with that. Start off simple with what's happening in Iran, what's happening as far as the U.S., what's happening globally. Again, they went to Pakistan. That's where they went and met in Pakistan. Let's see what they're saying on the net tip. "21 hours. That's how long it took. 21 hours to have the conversation. The Strait is still blocked. There's no agreement between the U.S. and Iran. After 21 hours of talks. I've been talking to my business partners for more than 21 hours, man. And if after 21 hours they go to war, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a lot of people that's suffering over there, which is sad. So. Oh, JD Vance, man.
Bridge the gap into a deal. We've been at it now for 21 hours, and we've had a number of substantive discussions with the Iranians. That's the good news. The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement, and I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America. So,
in business, man, when you don't reach an agreement, it's usually bad news for everybody: customers, families, members, a little bit everybody, man. So, man. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a couple people to the live. I'm gonna do this live a little different. I'm gonna send out a blast. I created this page. I can show you guys. I created this page so people tap in with News Bowers TV. And what I do is I'm gonna send out this link to quite a few people. They're gonna be able to tap in and watch from any of their favorite platforms. You got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, X, LinkedIn. So I created this landing page just so everybody can tap in with me. So let's see if it works. You know what I'm saying? And if it does work, I can create a landing page for y'all too, man. You know, if you live, if you are a content creator, then you can actually have this landing page where people can tap in from their favorite platform. Share this. Tab said this is Slick Text, one of my favorite platforms as well. Got 100 keywords. We're gonna go to if you think CRM, a customer relationship management tool, one of my favorite tools is Slick Text, the one I'm on right now. It has a short code, has all the automations, has everything you need to grow your customer list in a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of ways you can use this platform, a lot of ways you can use the CRM, customer relationship management tool. there's a couple of things that everybody should know about when doing things online, which is why I'm here. I'm not online to just talk about veterans and the war in Iran and, you know, these different things. I'm a proud veteran, but I'm also here to talk about business, AI, different strategies that you can use to grow your business or to just start making money online accidentally. If you don't want to make money online, you just go accidentally start making money online. This is one strategy. What I'm gonna do is send out a blast message to everybody on my friend list here that subscribe to Marcus. I had a lot of people that text the word Marcus, which is my name, to 88111. And when you do that, you become a part of what I call my globalpreneur community. Big community, man. We've been teaching people how to do whatever you do online too since 2020. And this is one of those things that people get to see on the back end every now and then. So what's up, everybody? I'm online. Tap in and watch or be a guest, be a remote guest. First time going. First time going to the TASED situation. I want to answer questions, man. I want to go and get this out this Sunday. So what I'm gonna do is drop that right there, and then I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and ask Chat to give me a couple of variations of this angry racket. You know what I'm saying? Say this tab instead. Here, 3 variations. Y'all using ChatGPT over there, man? Okay. What's up, everybody? I'm live right now. Tap in and watch the video. Jump in as a remote guest. First time breaking out today's situation. 160 characters. Most of the time you send out these blasts, these text blasts, when you use these CRMs, it's only 160 characters that you can utilize. Type in or join as a guest, first time breaking down today's situation. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Man, I'm doing good, man. Boy, Robert Wilson, man. What's my status? I'm doing good. I came home. I'm finna bring a lot of people on the live right now. I'm just about to send out this blast because I want people to know, like, I did not go to jail. I think that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? To know that I did not go to the big house after I got tased. There we go. All right. I'm gonna take that emoji out. The emojis use a bunch of characters. What's up, everybody? Tap in, join as a guest. First time breaking down the TASED situation. So now we just shortened the link. I don't know if y'all saw that. I actually changed the link. Shorten that up. Now we want to get rid of this dash. This dash right here is why I still have a high character count. So once I delete that, boom, now the character count is below 160. I'm ready to press send and blast this to 1,060 people. What's up, everybody? I'm live. Tap in or join as a guest. First time breaking down the TASED situation. Don't miss this. Send message now. So that's been sent to all my globalpreneurs. But again, man, I'm doing good, man. My status is the same. You know what I'm saying? Boy, happy. You know what I'm saying? Through the motions. I pulled up to my store. The boys tased me after I called them. I blew my whistle and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's been up since I've been wearing the whistle. So I went to Internal Affairs, spoke to the police department. You know what I'm saying? I let them know what was going on with their deputies and police officers, how they tased me and stuff. And we got the ball rolling. Got the ball rolling. I hope this works, man. We just, again, we have this tab or this page here. I just created it. I use this platform called Go High Level to create a lot of my automations. You know, if you're doing something online, you want to automatically be doing some of the things because it's too much to be doing online at one time. You know what I'm saying? Way too much to be doing online at one time. Here's the landing page. When you come to the landing page, you get the link, probably go click on Facebook. Facebook is your go-to platform. You know, click on Instagram if Instagram is your go-to platform. Or you go to, you know, you click on YouTube. Go to YouTube. You know, if YouTube is your platform that you enjoy watching from, you enjoy tapping in from, go straight to YouTube and then subscribe when you get there. When you go to YouTube, I need you to subscribe to your boy channel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you click the link. Every saying like and subscribe, not just like and not just subscribe. They say like and subscribe. You do both, a little bit of everything. I had me and my VA, we was working on a couple things. Robert, I'm gonna show you some of the things we was working on. And using AI tools and creating some of this content to get the word out. So this is Chronicles. I really do though. You know what I'm saying? No cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, business is difficult and hard for some, but I think it's easy when you actually learn how to do it. Some people just do entrepreneurship. I actually learned how to be an entrepreneur before I became a businessman. So shout out to Detroit in the building, man. Boy, say I'm in Detroit is here. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? We had a store out there in Detroit, Michigan, over on the east side. On the east side. Yep, we had a store over on the east side, 7 Mile, man. Shout out to Detroit. Then we moved that location to Mount Elliott Street in Jefferson, Mount Elliott, right there across the street from Martin Luther King High School. So again, shout out to Detroit. She's happy here in Detroit, man. Miss those, the good old days. Again, we had stores across the U.S. And again, I want to apologize to the world. You know what I'm saying? I want to apologize to everybody. We normally do family fun days at the park right before Easter, and it's because we care about the community. You know, She's Happy Love the Kids. She's Happy Foundation was created many, many years ago, and we've been giving back and doing everything when it comes to social responsibility across the U.S. for quite some time. You know, so different city, same give back. Again, that's been something that I've been honing into She's Happy culture from the start. We always got what we got from the people, and then we always got it and gave it right back to the people. That's what made us an amazing brand. It makes our brand better than most. That's what makes us more than just hair. So again, the fact that we didn't do the family fun day in the park, man, I'm sorry to the kids, man. Kids, the little ones that I see year after year at the hanging game. You know, the ones I see all the time in line waiting to get their chance to hang on the hanging game bars and create a memory or two, and then come back and do it again next year. The kids that run around to the bounce houses, jump houses, just, you know, out there getting face painted, just the whole shebang, man. Again, it's like a big old family reunion for the community. And we didn't do it this year because didn't have working. Now, when he said, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" I'm like, "Yes, man, you can." But I wanted to make sure we were still on camera, man, because I didn't know how things were gonna turn out. I just know, you know, I hadn't told him my side of anything. I hadn't had a conversation with him. He just, man, I can't wait till the people. It's a crazy thing, you know. I don't own one of them. I own all of them, you know. So when I'm about to post this video that we're watching right now, I'm about to post this on Black Wall Street Instagram. So in a second here, you are going to see. Let me see. You're going to see Instagram. Share this instead. You'll see this same video posted on Black Wall Street here in a second. And when it's posted, I'm gonna tag I'm gonna tag myself, collaborate, and you know when it's posted, you gotta share it because we want to get the word out, right? We're gonna share it. We're gonna post it on this page. We're almost at 1 million followers, as you can see. Give Black Wall Street a follow. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Cannot wait till we can go live on Black Wall Street. It will be soon. You know what I'm saying? There you go, right there. It will be soon, and hopefully everybody does follow Black Wall Street. Follow me too on everything as well. But again, we'll post it on this page to almost 1 million followers on IG, and then we're gonna see what happens. That's the goal. We're gonna see what happens. We'll get the word out and see what the people got to say about Boys Tased, a Black veteran business owner being tased at a store location. Man, I'm not resistant, bro. I'm not. Hey, man, this is I'm a traumatized. You know what I'm saying? Get a little PTSD, whatever you call it, when you get tased for no reason. But yeah, this keep watching. Now, after this is when you know, again, when that boy start tasing your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you on the IG live, you probably want to go and check out. But yeah, if you on the IG live, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to anything else where I'm actually sharing my screen. And that boy say, put your hands behind your back. I'm like, man, I never got the opportunity. You started grabbing me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even, that boy roughed me up, man. And then the crazy thing is, you know, I didn't want to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, man, it's a police officer. You know what I'm saying? I've never been assaulted by a police officer, thrown down, anything like that. I mean, by a human being. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know me, they know I know how to protect and serve, especially myself, defend myself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really let people get up on me. I allowed him because I trusted that this peace officer was go, you know, make peace. So I called you guys. Remember, I'm the one with the whistle. All right, here we go. Let's go back and watch. That irritates me every time I hear it, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, say you own one of these, all of them, man. Hey, man, that boy say the actual owner. I could have put up all the ownership documents. I could have showed that police officer everything he wanted to see prior to him tasing me right there on that laptop. I could have went to the Secretary of State, showed him the EINs, the tax information, lease agreements, anything he wanted to see, bills, I don't know. But instead of me getting the opportunity to show him those things, that boy showed me the taser. And I ordered one too. I ordered one. I ordered a taser. I got a taser coming in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be here shortly. And I think it's one of them good ones, one of the ones that got me. So, you know, I know what it feels like. And, you know, I know it works. So now I got one. You know what I'm saying? I got me a taser too, man. So I'm getting boys popping with the tasers from here on out. Hey man, somebody ever ask you, do you want to get tased? Say no fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, say no as fast as you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before they tase you. That boy say, do you want to get tased? No, no, bro. Oh, by the way, before that, as you can see, my hands are up. Not one time did I turn around, did I touch the peace officer. You know what I'm saying? None of that type of stuff. It was that boy just really. Now look, this is the worst part right here. You know, I've seen a few videos. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up on chat. Let's see how many police shootings has happened where the taser was up to be put up versus the deadly weapon in the U.S. Let's see. Let's see, we want big stories. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some nationwide stories. Now, how often does taser versus gun confusion happen? That's what the question is. How often does taser versus gun confusion happen? Let's see. Short answer is very rare, but highly publicized when it happens. Documented cases is 18 confirmed incidents from 2001 to 2021 of officers confusing a gun for a taser. I could have been 19, man. I could have been 19. You know what I'm saying? I could have been number 19, man. Almost got you, boy, man. But look, hopefully in the future, we, get them boys trained up to where they're not tasing business owners in front of their businesses, saying that they're trespassing at a business that they created. 18. So let's see. Go back. At least 11 cases since 1999. Early research showed 9 to 16 cases total, depending on data set that averages to less than 1 case per year nationwide. They're extremely rare. They always result in death or serious injury, criminal charges or lawsuits, big well-known cases. You know what I'm saying? Dante Wright. And that's the one I remember. I think Dante Wright happened in Minnesota, I believe. Then the same thing with Oscar Grant. That was another big one. Happened in 2009. The officer shot him on a train, but claimed that, he was pulling out his taser. Dante Wright, I remember that one because she shot him right there in his car. He was getting out of his car. Let's see if we can put that one up, man. Dante Wright. Yep, I remember this case, this situation. Dante Demetrius Wright, 2021 is when it happened. He was 20 years old, African-American man, fatally shot by police officer Kim Powell during a traffic stop in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. His death occurred. Then it was recorded. It was recorded. Aimed at the trial of Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd. It reignited nationwide protests and debate over policing and racial justice. Key facts, man. Boy, got a settlement for $3.2 million for wrongful death settlement. Man, my life ain't worth $3.2 million. It's not worth the dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to accidentally shoot me in front of my stove when I called them. I'm the one. You feel me? Shit crazy. We're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna wait on the courts. What they say wait on the courts. But what they told me, y'all, they say wait on the courts, man. We're gonna see what happens, man. I don't know. I've been asking people like, hey, you know, you get tased by police. Would you purchase a taser because you know it works? That's exactly what I did. It's like being maced. You ever been maced by somebody? And then you be maced so good, you're like, man, I gotta give me some of that spray. You want to ask them, like, hey, what kind of spray is that? What kind of spray is that? So before I go, man, I will show you guys, I do these master classes online every now and then. You can register for them. Go to this page right here. I'm gonna drop it in the chat as well on the live. Click the link that I just dropped in the chat. And what you'll be able to do is join my Globalpreneur community. I do these master classes the last Saturday of each month. Been doing this since 2020. And next one is on April 25th, 2026, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. The masterclass is virtual. You can tap in from anywhere. It'll be on content to commerce, a proven framework to scale content into revenue. Basically showing all you content creators exactly how to transform your content into revenue. And that's what everybody's doing. Everybody creating content. You're doing podcasts, you're creating graphics, you know, flyers, videos. Everybody's creating some type of content, and the content that you create, you want to turn into commerce. So content to commerce is happening on Saturday, April 25th, 2026, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it's Zoom, virtually. You can tap in from anywhere, from the palm of your hand, and you can also forward the link to somebody else you want to share this information with. I think it's important to do those type of things. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important to share information. Sometimes when I do these master classes, I have people that join me and be dropping information, gems, giving education that'll change your family tree as well. Turn every piece of content into a revenue-generating asset. Learn the exact framework to convert audiences into paying customers. That's the data over dollars mindset I'm always talking about. And then you get to scale your income without scaling your effort. April 25th, tap in. DM the word data. Go to DM on Instagram, DM the word data, and you get the link to register. What you'll do when you get to this page, you just reserve your seat, first name, last name, phone number, email, and then I'll see you on April 25th. Peace out.